Hey guys, I'm glad you came back for my haul. Like I told you earlier, I was going thrifting, and I did go thrifting all day long. I went to the Salvation Army, I went to two Goodwills, and I went to a charity shop called NAM on the north side of town. Anyways, and that's as far as I went. I pretty much stayed in my neighborhood. I did stop at one garage sale, and they had a sign that intrigued me, and I failed to mention that tip in my garage sale tips. And I read years ago that a good draw or a good lure is to make up a rudimentary sign, preferably hand painted. Now I did use paint on my signs because it's just so much easier than using markers. But this one was also interesting because it only said garage sale, and it had one arrow, and it had like two entrances to that subdivision, so it had one on each end. And then as soon as you turned in, it had just another sign with an arrow and no address or anything. So that kind of intrigued me. I thought about that tip that I had read years ago, that that kind of a sign really gets people thinking. Maybe it's a retired couple, maybe it's you know, just spur of the moment, let's get rid of our junk type of stuff. You might, you know, be thinking, oh, I'm going to find a whole bunch of vintage things, or, you know, things like that. Anyway, regardless, it was a very good garage sale because it was huge, and it looked like a multi-family or friends had gotten together or something, and they were definitely, you know, my age or older. And they had a lot of things, a lot of different clothes, new clothes and vintage clothes. The first thing I got there was this really cute keychain, and I almost didn't get it because she wanted $2 for it, but she started complimenting me on my rings and told me that she had some turquoise rings, and but I didn't like that type of turquoise. It wasn't genuine and whatnot. So then when I asked her how much this was, she said $2, but then I said, well, I don't really like the rings, but I really like the key ring if I could have it for $1. So she did let me have it for $1. It's very, very heavy. It's obviously solid, and it's enameled, and the little globe spins, and it says USA, Texas on it. And it's got this really convenient way to put the key on. You don't have to break a nail or anything to slide your key in through here first, and then that way it works a lot easier. I really like it for a purse charm or almost a necklace. I think it's just so cute. If it didn't say USA Texas on it, I'd be very tempted to wear it as a necklace. So that was one thing I got there. Then I got this cute Christmas ornament still in a box, and it's got rhinestones, and it is glass, and it's got a tag for $24 on it. And I got that for $1. It's a really pretty blue. And yeah, that was one thing there as well. Then I got some clothes and some, I got these PJs. These look very new. They're from Izod, and they're from my hubby. They're super thick flannel. Again, those were $1. Then almost everything was $1. Then I got another cute little wool cap for my son. This one says Texas Longhorns, and he is an alum of that university. So I got that, and then I got some vintage tinsel. And gold tinsel is kind of hard to find. You always see silver, but you don't see gold that often. Whoops. So I don't know if it's going to be really, really delicate, but I want to use it to make a wreath. Either a wreath or some kind of floral arrangement. I'd like to use all of this tinsel. It really does look like it may be coming apart, but sometimes even if you put these like in a big glass hurricane lamp, they look really, really pretty. So I may just do that. But anyway, this was $1 as well. Then I got this package balance, which I think will fit in my bedroom window. It's a very thick material, and it is has sort of scallops. It was in this package, and maybe you can see the picture there. It was only $1 as well, and it says Veritex Window Fashion. I don't know if that's a very expensive brand or not, but it looks like a quality product. I really like it, and it was only $1. Then on to some of the thrift stores. I went to a store that is moving, so they had all their blue tags, 25 cents, and all of their store was 50%. And that's called NAM, North Assistance Ministries, here in Houston. And I found this really cute knit stocking for, what does it say here, 50 cents. I got it for $1, and I like to hang stockings all over the house. Of course, I hang the ones at the at the fireplace for the family, but I just like them all over the house, on the walls. And this one says Carol on it, but it's just embroidered on here, and I can easily take that off of there. Or maybe just leave it like that. I don't know. It's kind of cute. Very nice stitching, actually. Very nice rope stitch on there. Or chain stitch, they call it. I do embroidery as well. Alright, then I found these heavy, I don't know what they are, but they're dog toys, and they were only 50 cents at that same thrift store. They're felted. They're really nice. I think I'm going to put them in the stocking stuffers because my daughters really think of their dogs as their children, and so we have stockings for them. Then at the Goodwill, they finally reduced their candles. They had these brand new Garden Ridge brand candles for 99 cents. And these are still sealed, and I got these for 99 cents. And they were actually normally $1.99, but I don't know, they're still cheaper, so I got them. Then I got a Glade French Vanilla. It smells good still, and it's 99 cents too. Pretty. Actually, it's new. It's not even burnt at all, and it smells really nice. So that was 99 cents as well. Goodwill. Okay, I'm just going to go randomly because everything's kind of mixed up, and I'm going to forget half the stuff I showed you. I know. So I'm going to try to put everything here after I've showed it to you, and then maybe we won't have to repeat any of that. All right, then at the Goodwill, I got this scarf. Goodwill has, no, this was Salvation Army. They have all their scarves for $1.99, and I only bought one for that reason, but I love it. I'm totally drawn to flags and children, and this has like different children from different parts of the world all over it, and it is silk, and all the flags, and I just think it's so pretty. I really like it. Can't wait to wear that. This was Salvation Army, $1.99. Then, okay, back to the garage sale. $1 on this beautiful skirt that I liked for my daughter. I thought she could wear it for a costume or, you know, Renaissance cosplay, whatever it is she does. This says small. It's still a little big on her. She tried it on, but she fell in love with it. And it is Moda International. And this is a good brand. I've seen it at very nice boutiques. And it is embellished to the nines. I mean, it's embossed velvet. It's a plum color. And it's got, at first I thought it was sort of a Greek key, but it just looks like geometric designs. And then it's got a ruffle, and it's asymmetrical hemline, and it's got sort of a chiffon skirting at the bottom as well. And then, on top of that, it's got fringe with knots. How cool is that? That is a super fun skirt. She fell in love with it already. I don't know. I think she's just going to wear it, you know, just normally. But like everything else, sooner or later, it's costume as well. Then I found, yeah, that was $1 at the garage sale. And then at the store that had 25 cents for their blue tags, I got this vintage dress. And I knew immediately because it's from Montgomery Ward's, and that store no longer exists. It's made in the USA, and it's even got the union tag in there somewhere. There it is. And it's just got a little grosgrain ribbon, Peter Pan lace collar. And it's sheer, and it's got a little trim of lavender there as well. It's black with little tiny lavender and white flowers. And it is super sheer, but it's a very, very nice fabric. And I knew immediately I'd have to buy a slip for it. I thought a black full slip because it's so sheer all the way through. And look at the skirting on it. It's round and full. Very, very twirly. She loves it. So I went to another thrift store to try to find the slip that I needed for it. I thought I would need black, but I settled on blue. And I found the blue full slip at the Salvation Army. No, at the Goodwill. Yeah, got the dress at the charity shop and got the slip at the No, it was the Goodwill. Yeah, it was the Goodwill for $1.99. So basically this dress cost $2.25. And it's perfect. The slip is the perfect length. It's very twirly, very cute, very 70s. Baby doll dresses is what this is. And she really, really liked that. Okay, and then on to some more 25 centers. I got her a Forever 21 jacket. It's just a little polished cotton. It's got some big buttons. And it is lined, fully lined. It's got a double pleat in the back there. Kind of short. She really liked that. And more 25-cent stuff. We got, well, I got these great pants by Ideology. They're sort of a brown. They have button details, zipper detail. They have the painter's little hook there. And then in the back they have some more buttons and pocket detail. Polished cotton. Very nice brown. And they're just sort of a wider leg. Not quite a flare, but definitely wider. And then I got my husband, it's kind of boring, but whatever. I got my husband some cargo shorts by, one of them is the brand Columbia, and this one says Professional Fishing Gear. So these pockets have sort of a netting, and these were only $1.25, and then some brown ones here as well. Oh, I forget what brand these are. What brand? These are Dockers. These are Dockers here. 25 cents, guys. That was a steal. I was very excited to hear that, because that rarely happens anymore. Then I got some scruffy little Lee jeans, but they're flared, and they're gonna be nice just to run around in. On Fridays we can wear jeans, so I always like to switch up the jeans. All right, then she got, and those were these $1.25? Yeah, these were the blue tag, 25 cents. All of those slacks and pants were 25 cents. These were 25 cents. These are 21, Forever 21 skinny jeans, and they did have a blue tag, so they were $1.25. Then at the Goodwill, my husband collects Harley Davidson shirts. He rides a Harley, and I think we last counted 112 or 120, because he said he got more even then. And I buy him a lot at the thrift stores, but he buys them as well. And so this one is from Seattle, Washington. Look at the print on that back. On the back, isn't that precious? And yeah, he is an avid collector. I always complain about it, but then I wind up buying him more. So he's got quite a collection of Harley Davidson shirts. Then I found another really cute sweater. This is called Work in Progress, and I don't know if it's hand knit. I haven't read all the label, but it's a really nice cotton cardigan with a lot of little, what do you call it, design on it. Beige, blue, red. I also found myself some Harley Davidson jeans. Now these were not in the blue tag, but they were 60% off, because everything was, like I said, 50, and then they added another 10% for something. So these were $4. And these are really nice bootcut Harley Davidson jeans. Alright, let me show you one more thing from the garage sale that I see here. These are Madra shorts, and they say on the tag Madra, and they say that they're made, I don't know, some other country. They look vintage because they say they're 34, and they look tiny. I can't read where they're made, but anyway, they look really small. I'm afraid they're going to shrink and probably wind up fitting me. But aren't they cute? They're red, 100% cotton, and they still got the little tag on them, and the guy let me have them for $1. That was from the garage sale. Guys, I'm going to let you go because this is getting really long. This is a very big haul. Oops. There it goes. And I'll come back and bring you the rest of it because it was a lot. Okay? Thanks so much for watching this one. I'll probably bring you the rest of this tomorrow. Okay, because it's getting late and I need my sleep.